What's going on, people? Welcome back. Only Fact Sports. You know what it is, man's running a bit late. Had to squeeze in a quick gym session. You know what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal, Port Vale, heavily rotated team. I'm going to get through the team in a second, but after the performance that we had against Man City, we need a bounce back. We need a, no disrespect to Port Vale, but we need a easy-ish kind of game, to be honest with you. And we need to rotate the squad. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Gabriel, it looks like Gabriel Martinelli's going to get his opportunity to start up top. I don't know if there's rumors that Mikel Marino is warming up top, but looking at the way the team is set out, I can't see that. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't see that happening. To be honest with you, I'm just trying to get the details up of the game so that I can run through the details with you guys and discuss everything and get into the team sheet. I'm not even gonna, no disrespect to Port Vale, like I say, I'm not even gonna bother going through the Port Vale team because if I'm keeping it real, I don't know who any of these players are. So there's no point me really trying to assess. Do you know what I'm saying? Who the players are to watch? Who's the danger men for Port Vale? Man ain't gonna assess all that in it. I'm just here to assess Arsenal. And like I say, we need a game where we can get our confidence back. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't look terrible. Like, we drew against Man City in isolation. Maybe that's not the worst result, but it's the nature of the football that we're playing, the difficulty to score goals, the difference between playing a Leeds and putting three past them, playing a Nottingham Forest and putting three past them, and then really struggling to even get shots off when we're playing against a team like Man City. And a team like Man City that was sitting back, not like an aggressive attacking Man City, but a team against Man City that were giving us or allowing us to have a lot of the ball. Um, and we're just not putting in the kind of performances that we would like to see, to be honest with you. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we play today against Port Vale, that's what we want to see. We want to be seeing free flowing football. We want to be seeing good attacking football. And there's no reason why we shouldn't see that. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're away from home. Some people say difficult ground to go, but let's be honest, we're Arsenal and Port Vale. So we should be really, confident in playing against this team, to be honest with you. So like I say, I don't want to be disrespectful, but in my opinion, that's just the way that it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me get the details up at the starting 11 in a second, and we can run through the team. But if anyone wants to put predictions down in the chat, predict the kind of scoreline, for me against a team like this, in my opinion, we should be scoring fours and fives. That's what I expect. With our best attacking players on the pitch, your Eze's, your Sakas starting in a game like this, they will have maybe a point to prove isn't the right way to describe it, but they should feel confident. They should be playing confident football. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's no reason why we shouldn't be going out there and attacking and like I say, creating a lot of opportunities. So as far as I'm concerned, that's all I want to see. Not all I want to see because I want to see goals as well, but that's the main thing. Are we playing with confidence? You know, those are the things that I really are essential in my opinion for us to go and win this game. And again, like I say, to go and get the confidence to build on going forwards in into future games. We've got Newcastle coming up, which is not going to be an easy game. We've got difficult games coming, and this should be on the easier end of the spectrum in terms of the games that we've got to come up. Do you know what I'm saying? So we really, really shouldn't be struggling or belaboring the game against a team like Port Vale, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful, but that's just the way that I see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Where's my phone? Man's here with the protein bar and that ready to go. Get into the teams. Like I said, I'm not going to bother going through the Port Vale teams. I'm just not going to know who these players are. But I did see that it was an attacking lineup. We've got Kepper in goal. Miles Lewis Skelly getting his first minutes of the season. I think he's come on as a sub, but his first start of the season. Mosquera, Saliba, White. I do like that back five. Mosquera and Saliba should get some chemistry together. Mosquera's played with Gabriel once or twice, but not played with Saliba. Good to see Ben White getting on the pitch as well. Timber getting a rest, and really good to see Lewis Skelly getting minutes in a game like this where you'd expect him to be carrying the ball forwards and being really positive as well. Midfield, Norgard, really happy to see that. Marino, probably been one of our better midfielders this season, to be fair. Everything he does looks a bit scrappy. It doesn't look very controlled, but he's an effective player. Ethan Wanyeri, super excited to see him get a start. And then it looks like a front three of Martinelli, Saka, and Eze. And like I say, there was talk on Twitter that actually Marino was going to be somebody that could potentially be starting, but starting up top. But I don't see that. Not if we've got Martinelli. Martinelli's come off the bench twice, scored goals both times, and if you've got Saka, Eze, Martinelli, Wanyeri, I don't see Marino going up top. The shape wouldn't make sense for the rest of the players around him. Do you know what I mean? So to me, big up, big up, big up. Yes, Ravage, what are you saying? Starting Eze 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Eze, I'm trying to work out what the shape will be. Probably Eze off the left, Saka off the right, Martinelli up top, and Wanyeri in the 10. That's what I'm hoping that it is, because I don't really want to keep seeing Wanyeri pushed and shifted out wide. I do want to see Wanyeri playing minutes centrally. But that's really positive. Like I say, that attacking four, provided we can stay injury free, that attacking four should be more than enough to handle. And I really want to see Lewis Skelly doing what he was doing last season, of picking up the ball and driving through the midfield and being really progressive, because I still feel like Rice has slowed down in that area. I don't know if he's compensating for not having Erdegaard there or what it is, but he's really not driving through the midfield the way I would like to see him do it. Yeah, I see Arteta trolling. I see Arteta having a laugh and that. And it did make me laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? He said he's going to put the handbrake on and stuff like that. Like, it was making me laugh still. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, man want to win games, in it. It's no laughing matter, blood. Less of the jokes. Do you know what I'm saying? Mustafa, big up Mustafa. Do you know what I'm saying? Going strong against Port Vale, we will see. You say going strong. I mean, of our back five, only Saliba is a regular starter for us. Of our midfield, there are no regular starters. Marino has started because of injuries, but in our midfield, there are no regular starters. And Martinelli hasn't been a regular starter, so neither's Eze. It's only really Saka that's been a regular starter that you would say, I don't think that this is necessarily going strong. I think that because of the recruitment that we've done, this is what it looks like when we make rotations. Do you know what I mean? We're now in a position which is very un-Arsenal like, that we can rotate players out and still look strong. If we are playing our starting 11 when everybody's fit, like I say, it's probably only Saka, maybe Eze, that are starters. Do you know what I'm saying? The others we don't really know. Do you know what I mean? Still a good team. I expect Arsenal victory. Yeah, I'd hope so. Like I said before, we've struggled really to be getting shots on target and stuff like that. This is a game we should really go and show our confidence. Do you know what I'm saying? I really want us to go and show our confidence and build our confidence back, because like I say, the next game we play is Newcastle, and that will be a difficult game. That will be 100% a difficult game, and that's on Sunday. I'm going to be live for that as well, so lock in for that. Don't know if you guys know the Arsenal fan Deluded Guna. Shout out to him. We're going to be doing some content together as well, so I'll be featuring on his channel, so that'll be dope. If we win against Brentford, we can build momentum potentially. I mean, you guys are still, United is still such a tricky team, because you don't really know what United is going to turn up and what you're going to get from United. That's what makes them so tricky to kind of to deal with. But yeah, Cunha being back is DG, my guy. Yeah, me and him are going to be linking up and doing some content as well. So I should be on his channel. I think Saturday I might be on his channel. But yeah, United still, I think so long as United have got Cunha fit, they look like they can do something. Do you know what I'm saying? But Cunha really is the crucial player for Man United, in my opinion. You say Chelsea struggled last night. I didn't even check the scores. I've been so busy. What was the Chelsea score yesterday? I'm assuming they won. Oh, they did win. I'm just looking at it now. They beat Lincoln City 2-1. Yeah, wow. That is a bit of a struggle still. And Man City are playing now, right? Let me check the scores. Man City, Huddersfield, 15 minutes in, no goals. Newcastle, Bradford, 15 minutes in, no goals. Tottenham, Doncaster, 15 minutes in, no goals. Liverpool just about got past Southampton. I saw that. I did see the score and I saw the goals. And Wolves beating Everton. I don't even know if that counts as an upset or not. You'd probably say on balance, that's probably an upset. Everton have been playing well. Jack Grealish has been playing well. Chelsea pissed me off yesterday. I was going to go to the game. Thank God I didn't. I've got to start streaming some of these Chelsea games, because it looks like it's pure entertainment. We've missed out on not two Chelsea losses, but we've missed out on a Chelsea loss and nearly a Chelsea loss. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'd been good banter, blood. Do you know what I mean? I was annoyed that Shane couldn't make it to the live. But man, then listen, man, we got Port Vale now. We got a live on Sunday. Like I said, Newcastle versus Arsenal. We got Arsenal versus West Ham on the 4th of October. Then on the 11th of October, we got Dave Allen, a double header, another one of them double header nights in boxing. Dave Allen versus Makhmadov in Sheffield. That is one that people feel like they really don't know what way it's going to go. Then we've got Ennis versus Lima. Geron Ennis in his first fight at 154. Potentially going to be a warm-up fight before a potential fight with Terence Crawford. That's what everyone wants to see. That's going to be in Philly, so that's going to be early hours of the morning. And then we've got Fulham versus Arsenal, Arsenal versus Atletico, and then Joseph Parker, Wardley, and Fundura versus Furman. So we've got enough content coming for the man then. Boxing, football, all hours of the night. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a night shift worker. Who knows, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But a lot of content for man them to lock in. Is that Port Vale's manager? Say swear Port Vale's managed by a black man. Say no more, man. Port Vale for the win, blood. They're winning today, man. I'm joking. I'm joking. The key thing is for me, how confident we're playing. And the other key thing is for me as well, when I'm looking at Arteta, if players come into this game, I know it's Port Vale, but if players come into this game and they're confident and they're playing really attractive attacking football and it's free flowing and all that good stuff we want to see, lots of shots, testing the keeper. When we go and play Newcastle, we've got to let go of this favoritism and start playing the players that are looking good and looking confident. Do you know what I mean? But let's see how we do. We might look a lot better without someone like Gyökeres in the team because, as I said before, it doesn't really look like he fits Arteta. I don't know if he doesn't fit the system or if Arteta is to blame for failing to build a system that works for a player like Gyökeres. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're underway regardless. I want to be seeing at least a 3-0. We've won 3-0 against Premier League opposition this season. There's no reason that we shouldn't be winning 3-0 against Port Vale, who I think are in League One, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not even me being disrespectful. If we're looking at, you know, Port Vale's winger is rapid, bro. He's one of them FIFA light skinned dons, blood. He don't look techie, but he's rapid, you know, like that. But yeah, like, you know, for me, we got to be confident in these games. We have to be. Just putting a little overlay on. Didn't realize Shane did it. Looks like Port Vale going to go for a long throw early. Nice, good header. Does look like Martinelli out wide, but I don't know if he's dropped back. Who's up top? I'm trying to get a sense of this of the shape that they're going with. Now, once we get into the attack, let's see. And it's good to see Ben White back as well. Okay, definitely looks like Eze's in the 10. The Port Vale manager is black. He needs to turn off his Instagram comments after the game if he loses. Now, do you know what it is? Yeah, they're not expected to win, so it's not that deep. Not a great little touch from Saka there. I don't know what he was trying to do. I watched League One, League Two before our Grimsby game. Before our game, Grimsby was unbeaten in 5. I knew we would lose. Port Vale are struggling in League One. Bro, they could have 100 points in League One. It don't matter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no League One team should be beating a Prem team. Do you know what I mean? Like, Saka's wages is probably more than Saka's weekly wages is probably their whole fucking yearly wages. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Shout out DJ. Bro, let's get these numbers up. I've rated your opinions from a long time on AFTV. My brother, I appreciate that, man. I do very much appreciate that. You know I'm saying AFTV was a good platform to be on, definitely to expose me to some Arsenal fans. And like I say, Deluded Guna, who I know is really respected in the Arsenal scene. We've got some content coming up as well. So I'm trying to do more collaborations with the man them. Do you know what I'm saying? Lewis Skelly, little tackle there. Struggled to, oh no, that was Mascara, sorry. Mosquera and Saliba, I think, is going to be interesting. I think that's going to be an interesting situation because they're kind of similar. They're both kind of ball playing centre backs. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get them both playing together. But Mosquera's looked very, very tidy since he's come in. Very tidy. Again, Port Vale going for that long throw. I'm trying to work out who's the 9 here. Martinelli was just out wide and he's drifted all the way in. Oh, tried to take a good first touch. Tried a little flick first touch. Could have been good. Yeah, I can't work out the shape. Okay, so it looks like Eze's in the. It looks like Eze's actually in the 8. It does look like Marino's up top, and actually Eze is in the number 8. He's in the left 8. Interesting. Okay. Wanyeri in the 10, Saka out wide, and Marino being the highest up. This is a good test for us. This is a good test. They're going to play very different type of football to what we play. Very, very aggressive. Oh, for real, you and DG make that show work. Yeah, man. Yeah, it should be dope, bro. I should be on this. I think I'll be on this channel on Saturday. Lewis Skelly. This is what I like to see. This is what Calafiori doesn't do as much. Punches the ball forwards, but then follows it up as well, which is really good. It's going to be difficult for Skelly. I don't want him to end up like another Ainsley Maitland-Niles, but I do want to see him get minutes in midfield, but I can't see where that's going to happen. Even in a game like this now, if we make a midfield rotation, we're probably going to be looking at Max Dowman coming on the pitch. And so, in fact, I don't even think I looked at the bench, but I don't know that we're going to see Lewis Skelly get the minutes. And he performed so well last season at left back. I just don't know that we're going to see him get minutes in the position I'd like to see him in. Do you see Eubank Jr. calling out Crawford? That shit had me dying, bro. Terence Crawford probably don't even know who Eubank Jr. is. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Like, if you're getting knocked out by Liam Smith, I'm not sure that you can hang with Crawford. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, we know that Eubank, he wants his money, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is fine. Like, it is what it is. Crawford's the man now, isn't it? Good cross from Saka. That's actually a cross where you want Gyökeres. When we had Gyökeres on the pitch, nobody could find a cross, and now Gyökeres is off the pitch. Where there's crosses coming into the box. There's good play from Saka, Norgard as well. These games are so important to keep these players fresh and fit. That's a great ball from Wanyeri. It's a good little ball in behind from Wanyeri. It wasn't exactly perfect, but did what he needed to do. He's just so direct, Wanyeri. It's just so much fun watching him play. It reminds me a little bit of Mason Greenwood in terms of just how direct he is. Dispossessed, ball through. Can we find a shot? It's just gone to Ben White. It's going to have to recycle that. Arsenal doing what you'd expect them to do, to be fair. But yeah, we don't know when in the season we're going to need the Norgards to come in. We're going to need the Wanieris to come in. We're going to need Lewis Skelly to come in. So it's really important that we keep these guys fresh and ready to go so that they're not being caught cold, because we've had that before. And like I've said many times, Arteta's squad rotation has been one of the weaker parts of his management for me. Eze doing really well in this kind of 8 position, just picking up the ball in tight spaces where Odegaard, and I do empathize a little bit because Odegaard's had a couple of injuries now, but Odegaard seems to be really reluctant to drift into dangerous positions or positions where he's occupied by a lot of opposition numbers and receive the ball. Whereas Wanyeri seems more than willing to do it. Eze seems more than willing to do it. Martinelli. It's a good little 1-2. Eze. Oh, it's 1-0 already. It's 1-0 already. Eze in the middle of the box. What did I just say? Eze is pro. Man them. Man them. Nick knows ball. I'm changing the name of this channel to Nick Knows Ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Look where Eze finds himself to get that goal. He's in the middle of the box, surrounded by Port Vale players. And I just said, with Odegaard, he seems reluctant to receive the ball in areas where he's got too much opposition around him. Whereas other players, like, for example, Eze, will be more than happy to do that. It's good football as well. It's Martinelli playing the ball, low driven ball across the box. He actually tries to, Lewis Skelly tries to do a little flick and he actually misses the flick and it throws the defender off. And then Eze, first time, bottom corner. It's a well worked goal. Lovely, lovely goal. Brycey, Yes, Nick, respect the work ethic, my bro. We're working, my bro. We are working. If you see, yeah, bro, I've already had to call my gal and tell her I'm not seeing you in October because the amount of content we've got coming out in October, it's long in it. I'm just not going to see her, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Cynical foul there from, I think that was Norgard. I thought it was Martinelli for a second. Man, my room is cold, yeah, so I'm gonna put my heater on. If it's too loud, tell me and I'll turn it off, yeah. But it is chapping, blood. It is cold, bruv. But 1-0 Arsenal. Let me just update the score. So I'm saying, what was that? 7 minutes in. And Ezek on the score sheet as well. I think that's his first goal as well. A needed goal, much needed goal. He needs that for his confidence. I think he bagged. No, he ain't bagged for us, yet, has he? He's got an assist, but I don't think he's got any goals for us yet. And again, look, he's just getting himself on the ball. He's got players around him. Oh, dangerous football there from Norgard. Dangerous football from Norgard. Very dangerous. 1-0, sweep these part timers and get Eze, Saka, and Saliba off at half time. Facts. Man City also 1-0 at the same time. Phil Foden. Can you believe they told me that Foden was better than Saka? Can you even believe it, bruv? The audacity. The audacity of these, man. Newcastle are winning 2-0. Tottenham now winning 2-0 as well. But look, I was just saying it, wasn't I? I was literally, I know all YouTubers and football YouTubers and streamers and whatever say the same thing, but you know what I'm saying? Arsenal went strong. I ain't watching the game. I don't know if they went strong. Do you know what it is? Yeah, big man thing. We because of the additions that we've made, it looks like we've gone strong. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's actually heavily rotated. We've got Kepa in goal. Of our back five, only one of them is a starter. Ben White's coming instead of Timber. Mosquera's coming instead of Gabriel. Kepa's coming instead of David Raya. Lewis Skelly's in instead of Calafiori. So in our back five, there's only one regular starter, and that's Saliba. In our midfield, we've got Norgard, who don't start games, Eze, who don't really start games, and Wanyeri, who doesn't start games. And then we've got Saka, who starts most games, Martinelli, who hasn't started this season, and I forgot who the last person is. So I wouldn't. So like this, and Marino. Sorry. So yeah, this is close to our B team. Exactly. This is very, very close. There's only like 2 or 3 regular starters. Do you know what I mean? Because of how we play. So these man would have been starters. Like I say, it looks like we've gone strong because some of these man that would have started this a year or two ago. But Ben White didn't start all of last year. Great ball from Ben White. Ethan Wanyeri, unlucky. I don't know if that was a shot or a cross there. He's saying it's a deflection. I said to my boy who supports Man United, I tried to explain to him why I thought that Ethan Wanyeri reminded me of Mason Greenwood. But you see, Man United fans, yeah, they're so emotional. I said, there's one thing that Ethan does that reminds me of Mason, yeah. And before I could even finish my sentence, he just started attacking me. He's like, "Oh, you don't know ball. There's not like nothing like Mason's a generational talent." He just started crying. I was like, bro, it's all right, man. It's no need to cry. Like, it's okay. Like, neither of these men pay our bills, my bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just relax, innit? Corner taken short. Saka edge of the box. Lewis Skelly. Back to Saka again. Can we find a shot here? It's a great pass from Saka. Lovely, lovely pass. Boys, this is the football, This is the football. And I don't want to keep talking about Gyökeres because I think he can do well. But you can see when we're playing this football, yeah, that this is why he wanted Shesko over Gyökeres. Now, I'm not saying that Shesko would have been better, but I can see the vision more. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're punching the ball into the box, man, are taking a good first touch, they're punching it wide. It's very, very tidy football. Guarnieri again, just drop the shoulder and gone. It's a lovely 1-2, almost a lovely 1-2. It was a lovely 1-2 in the end. We're still going. Does that go for a corner? Goes for a goal kick. Great to see Ben White back as well, man. But there was a time when Ben White was one of my favorite Arsenal players. He honestly is just he's not as technical with some other players. I'm not going to argue, he's not as technical as Trent and people like that. But Ben White is so effective as a football player. He's just such an effective player for Arsenal. It's honestly a joy to watch at times. Let me slap this heater on. If it's too loud, tell me. I'll turn it off. Yeah, but it's cold. Oh, Nick, I told you about Gyökeres and the eugenics advert from day one. But this is the thing, yeah. I don't know if this Andrea Berta has done his thing since he's come in it, like in terms of doing his job. But I don't know if this is the beginning of the end of Arteta and that relationship looks like doomed to fail, because Arteta is obviously saying, I've got a vision and this player fits my vision. And Berta is saying, bun your vision. Your vision hasn't got us no big trophies, blood. So I'm just bringing us a bagsman that can get goals. Simple. And I see both sides. That's what's jarring about being an Arsenal fan. Like, I can actually see both sides. Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you like, if you look at the way we play football, it's so built for Havertz, but Havertz technically ain't there. But you look at Shesko, it's like, bro, he's like a Havertz, but better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's stronger, more athletically gifted. I don't know if he's more of a natural bagsman. You can make the argument. I'm not sure. They're both 7 out of 10 as goal scorers. The goal scoring part is probably both their weakest part of their game, but he looks more tick. Do you know what I'm saying? Ball over the top for Saka. Can he battle and win it? Port Vale were definitely up for a battle. They look very fit, Port Vale. Like they're very, very athletic as a team. Close down quickly, win physical duels. But obviously the technical difference is night and day. But yeah, like I say, I can see both sides. I really can. It's like Norgard spraying the ball out wide to Martinelli. Love that. We don't have a Martinelli, great feet. Martinelli seems like he's kind of got a point to prove. That's how he's playing. I know it's Port Vale. Eze trying to get beyond his man, realizes I can't get beyond him. Let me just be sensible. And Eze's got that ability to, he can beat his player one-on-one, but he can be just a sensible baller as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Brycey, yeah, this is a cup final for them. Yeah, 100%. It's a big occasion for Port Vale. They'll be well up for it, and we have to match that. Wanieri is just so tidy. His finishing is like, it's up and down as most players are, but you can see he's got the ability to do it. But his just progressive carrying of the ball at his age is just so good. It's honestly just so good. And Eze in the 8, I like Eze in the 8 as well, I like Eze in the 8 because there's opportunities there. There's space there for Erdegaard when he comes back from injury. Do you know what I'm saying? To potentially be in a 10 position. There's just a lot. There's just a lot there. A lot of attacking opportunities. DJ said, but he will play the style we need when he brings on Ricky as a sub last 2 matches. Just saying. Ricky. Who's Ricky? Am I being stupid? Who is it? Do you mean he brings on Gabby as a sub? Who's Ricky that he brings on as a sub? Ricky Calafiori, but Calafiori starts. DJ, who does he bring on as a sub? We're working these corners short and we're playing it around them on the edge of the box, which is doing okay, but then we're just not getting a shot off at the end. The relationship will work, in my opinion, because Arteta wanted one of Yok or Shesko. Yeah. If that's the case, then I'm happy. Do you know what I'm saying? I just want synergy in my club. But we don't play this style of football. We don't. What I'm seeing right now from Arsenal, we do not play this. We do not play this when we bring Martinelli on late as a sub. We don't play this. We don't. We definitely don't. We don't have players that are occupying the opposition's box in the same way. We just don't. Like, honestly, I'm not even trying to hate. We do not do this when we're playing against Man City, when we played against Liverpool, those games, and they were winnable games. Like, the opportunities were there to win, and we just didn't do it. So Lewis Skelly up to his old tricks, drawing fouls as he does. He's definitely learned that from Gabriel. Gabriel is one of the worst for that, and it works a lot. But when it don't work, it's a gamble, man. It's a big gamble. And already, like, you can see Eze's just getting on the ball more straight away. Checking to take my favorite sleeping pill. West Side, we were 1-0 up after 7 minutes. So, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know this time. The narrative might not run this time. Free shots with all the creative players. Keep your head up, lad. Bro, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm watching my team winning right now. So I'm good, man. And I'm watching my boy Eze get on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Why so glum, bro? Do you know what it is? Like I said to you before, yeah. I'm not even glum, bro. I've been positive this whole time. Do you know what I'm saying? You've been shaky since Carney, bro. I'm not one of them other. I'm not one of them other YouTube man that's just shouting and screaming for no reason. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So F Texas said your Chelsea went band for band with Lincoln. Yeah, I heard you man were struggling over them sides. Do you know what I'm saying? I heard West London, Southwest London, and that was a bit shaky. What are you saying, West Side? Was it looking shaky yesterday? Yeah, but other YouTubers, bro, they do the manufactured thing, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when I've been on other channels before and like Arsenal scored and I celebrated and that, they're just like they're like, oh, he's not a real. When I was on DR Sports before, I think maybe AFTV, people were commenting like, he's not a real Arsenal fan. I'm not a real Arsenal fan because I don't jump up and down and scream like a madman, bro. Some of that shit's forced, man. Some of it's real, but some of it's forced. Like, it's a good breakaway from Wanieri as well. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly's always releasing the ball and then following it up. Like I said, it's what I like to see. Martinelli to the back post, almost. Bro, but like on a level, yeah, you lot can tell me if I'm bugging, but how many times do you sit with someone at the pub or at home and your team scores and they smash up the house? Like, bro, like, man don't really react like that, like on a daily basis, innit? So I'm saying if it's a big game or something, I think the game I was doing where I got the most criticism, Arsenal were playing Liverpool and we hadn't won against Liverpool in ages. And we went 1-0 up like 6 minutes in. And I celebrated, but I was like, listen, it's early, innit? If we're playing against Liverpool and it's early. So I'm happy we're 1-0 up, but it's Liverpool and it's early. So let's just do you know what I'm saying? Let's just control ourselves. I get it's meant to be entertaining for people to watch it, but at the same time, I'm not trying to entertain man by being a clown. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. He probably is an undercover Chelsea fan, bro. I think that's rare unless you're under the influence, bro. Unless like obviously man at the pub and that, like man will go ballistic if Arsenal were to score in like a Champions League final or something like that. But if you know, or like a crazy goal, like I was going nuts when Rice scored the free kick. I was going nuts. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know you. You're saying I don't know you. That is why I respected your opinions on AFTV, bro. The thing is, yeah, I love football. Like I love football. Like, man, know I play football every Monday. I've played semi-pro. I love football. So I like to assess football as much as banter is banter. We all banter each other on this channel. I enjoy assessing football. Do you know what I'm saying? So not Nick being Hollywood, bro. We're on the road to 5K, bro. We nearly gone clear, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When I get to 5K scenes, do you know what I'm saying? I'm nearly Hollywood now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't mistake me because I ain't got a fresh trim. Like man's nearly Hollywood. So just know what it is. Not dementia kicking in this early. Now, me and you were cool until you tried to set me up. Westside tried to get me robbed at Carnival, bro. Tried to get me robbed at Carnival. I was there, my chains and everything. I know. I look. Don't get rattled, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. Don't like. Do you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Don't send man to my yard and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Saliba just overcomplicating football. I think you might be ahead of me still. So Saliba's on the ball now. Nick was posting in the safe zone. He weren't on that, brother. I'm from West. Every zone is safe zone to me. Every zone is safe zone. Yeah, I just see it now, Ricky. Saliba try dribble the ball out, but it was a Harvey Price dribble, blood, not a Ronaldinho dribble, like that. So it's the wrong type of dribble still. It's weird, like we have like the most intense manager, and sometimes it's like the intensity doesn't translate to the team. I don't know why. Nick was handing out bevs to man. He was a great youth that day. I had eyes in the skies. Bro, I was posted up on the block, bro. I was posted on the block. I went on my own as well. Shane gets nervous in it. Shane can't go carnival in it. Shane's from North, so he's not used to carnival. He's like, you went on your own. It's like, yeah, come on, man. Man's from West, bro. Never, never. My toxic trait is that I won't tuck my chain. Big man thing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You see, any of you man into watches, yeah? Because like, there's these watches I want to get, which are like Seiko mods in it, and they kind of look like Rollies, but they're not Rollies. They're Seikos in it. They're mods, and I just know it's gonna get on top for a watch that's worth like a bill. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal starting to get control and composure of the ball again. We lost it for a bit. See, if Carney wants to see me, get me presidential security. Don't be nervous, man. Come outside, hit the gym, do some press ups. See what I'm saying? I knew Ricky would pop up when I said that, but the mods look nice over it. For a little £60. For a little 60, £70 or something, bro. Couple bills, I get two or three of them. I'll get the little box with the spinnies. Come on, Rick, man. Buy my Hulk Rolex. I'm not buying your Rolex, Ricky. You got too much. Nah, bro. You got traveller money. You got too much money. I ain't got peas like you. Stamford Hill Carnival would be a vibe, low key. Stamford Hill, you know. Alright. I'm not saying it, but the man don't know I'm thinking it. Say no more. I went Luton Carnival once. Do you know it might be decent? Leeds Carnival. Leeds Carnival could be decent. Too many little girls that be at them scenes. Yeah. It's the balloons, you know. It's the balloons, bro. We've seen girls falling over from balloons and that, bro. Last time I went carnival with a thing, yeah, like like a good few years ago, and she was trying to get me to buy her balloons. I said, no, this whole situation done. I can't do this. I can't do this. What's your beef with Luton, Rick? Why you got beef with everybody? I'd rather live in Luton than Essex. I'd rather live in Luton than Essex. Easy. It's not even close. Balloons in big 2025. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Where I said, nah, this whole situation's done. This whole situation's finished. Too many penny pinches there. Ratio is but yeah, it's true. If you're trying to draw gallows, it's just, you know what I'm saying. Nick, you don't want to live in Luton. But bro, I'd rather live in like Luton's dead in it. I've been Luton bare times. I know Luton well. Luton's dead, but I'd rather live in Luton. That you gotta remember, like man grew up in like Hounslow. So going Luton is like normal. Luton's less dangerous than Hounslow. If we're keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? If I walk through Luton with a watch on, I'm gonna get less ag than I would get in Hounslow. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Essex is dead, bruv. If you want to catch a man like me and Shane, catch us front row at MGM Grand. Shut up. You don't even know what MGM stands for. Tell me what MGM stands for without Googling it. Brycey is back, the fake Jamaican. It's been 1-0 for a minute now. I want to see more. I want to see more. We're starting to, like Ricky said earlier, starting to just overcomplicate it a little bit. Shane does MGM Grand, yeah, but Shane also does like bashment raves on a Tuesday night and that. So don't listen to Shane. Don't worry about Shane. Shane will be at the bougiest events and the most ghetto events at the same time. Yeah, but bro, man's from West London, bro. So I'm saying we have the cheapest drugs anywhere in Europe. Again, overcomplicating it. Eze picks up the ball and just tries to drive through the whole team, and we've actually like let the football get away from us a little bit here. I think these men beat Man United under Ten Hag. Port Vale, did they? I heard Nick's from Bristol. Yeah, man. Of course, I'm from Bristol. Nah, bro. Ask. Obviously, I know a police sergeant. He was telling me because obviously most of the drugs come into Heathrow. It's the biggest airport in Europe for drug imports. So the closer you are to the airport, the cheaper the drugs are. So if you're Hounslow, Heston, Southall, them kind of ends there, it's the cheapest drugs anywhere in Europe. Anywhere in Europe. Besides maybe where it's grown. But definitely the cheapest drugs in Europe, in West London. Nick's the fighting pride of Bristol. You're not even the fighting pride of anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just what it is. Nick, you from West, where in West? Everywhere, my bro. I moved around a lot when I was young, but man lived in Acton, Bush, Grove, even Deep West, Greenford, Norfolk, Feltham, Deep West. I play football in Feltham every Monday. So man's a real West connoisseur. Yeah, I know. You're. Yeah, we got a few man that's Northwest still. Obviously, Shane's from Northwest. I got love for Northwest still. Northwest got some of the best food. Northwest it ends like it feels. Northwest to me feels like ends. If I'm in Kensal Rise, if I'm in Camden, it's a bit weird, but kind of Northwest, Kensal Rise and Willesden Junction, Harlesden, then kind of sides. All them sides. Ricky avoids them sides. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka thinking he's Madueke. Look at you. You man can't decide if you rate my ballers or not. Like you really can't. Like it's a good one too though. Ethan, can you find a pass? Ethan. That wasn't the best pass from Ethan. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best pass either. You've got to be passing that ball to line up a shot there. He's dead. Who but you're saying like Saka thinks he's Madueke, so obviously you must rate Madueke a little bit. Don't you support Man United? Madueke be your best winger. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Madueke would be your best winger. Yeah, look. You're on mind games. You're just coming to argue. That's what it is. I hear it. This is therapy for you. You just literally coming to argue. Madueke better than Ahmad. Oh, Eze should have been in for a second. Eze should have been in for a second. Madueke would be a wing back at Man United. Low. It's because your manager's dead. Bro, from you lot said you think that Amad Diallo is a better player than Saka, the conversation was finished. I'm not discussing it with you no more. Just watch the stream and enjoy it. Because there's no conversation to be had. Amad's better than Madueke, but better than Saka's a howler. Hey Ricky, you at home or you at the pub? More balls into the box for Arsenal. We're looking for that second goal. It doesn't look like it'll be too far away. Nick is a calculator fan. He rates off stats and spreadsheets. Diallo getting run into the ground, I can't lie. Needs to leave. It's the same with my baller Xerxes. He doesn't understand or respect skilled footballers or anything. Just talks about narratives and storylines. Bro, you man watch rants too much. You man, this is what happens when man watch rants and Lee Gunner and these kind of characters, bro. This is what happens. Man just regurgitating their quotes and that blood on a Charlie Kirk, Jordan Peterson thing. Like Saka might not even be better than Bowen. You said this last time. Nick, one of the mathematician football fans. Saka's a player, bro. 100%. He's a player, bro. He is here. Here we go. West side, drop the punchline. Drop the punchline. Go on. I'm waiting for it. Nick, you played football to a decent level. The ballers always had more respect than the man who would just kick and run. But Saka's not a kick and run. AT, West Side, I'm not even talking to you. But AT, would you not consider Saka Saka's not a kick and run player? Madueke thing, I'm bantering. Madueke is not good in it. He just plays for Arsenal, so I got back him. But Saka's a good technical player. Do you know what I mean? He's not skillful like a Dino or a Neymar or something like that, but he is a good technical player. He has no outstanding qualities, but you don't have to have outstanding qualities to be a good player. He's not. You don't think Saka's a technical baller? All right, cool, fair enough. See, you're on mind games. Saka's not technical. What is he then? So he's not technical, but he's not very athletic. Saka's not the quickest. So he's not a kick and run baller, and he's not technical. So what is he? Saka's a very good player, but he's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But 88 and Westside saying he's dead. He's obviously not dead. Like he's played 6 seasons of he's played six or 7 seasons of top level Premier League football and been one of the better players on a consistent basis. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Saka is not a whack baller, bro. You're on mind games, bro. Honestly. That don't mean nothing. So did Mark Albrighton. Yeah, but not as a starter. Not as a regular starter. He didn't. He literally didn't. Ranieri showing more fearlessness. Yeah, but I already said that. I said, but the thing I like about Ranieri is that he's direct. Saka is not direct enough. He can do it. He just doesn't. It's not his natural game. Saka plays like a winger who was originally like a centre mid. Do you know what I mean he plays like a centre mid who's been forced to play a winger? Port Vale making a late little drive. Hey, West Side, Saka ain't a scrub. Let's be real. Relax. Fuck Arsenal, but let's be real. That's what I'm saying, bro. West Side's just banter over everything. Like, do you know, man just copying them regurgitated fucking Lee Gunner tweets. Like, Saka is a fullback forced to play winger. I think he plays like a centre mid. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, he's dead. He's not dead, bro. He's not a dead baller, bro. Come on. I don't actually watch Lee enough to know who he does and doesn't rate in it. It's just if there's any opportunity for me to hate on Lee, then I'll just do it. Yeah, like I said to you, man, as well. Some of you, man, might not have been here, but I think me and Deluded Guna are going to be doing some content as well. And any other Arsenal people that's out there that you lot rate that you think I should try collab with, I'll try and reach out to them. Um, he's dead compared to Palmer's, Dembele's, and Estavio. You put Dembele and Estavio in the same conversation. Man said Palmer, Dembele, and Estavio. Nah, you're on Budge. 80, shut up, bro. The border behind for Martinelli's, he's been caught. It's a good challenge. Good challenge. Man, try to put Estavio in the same conversation as Palmer and Dembele. Bro, what? What are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Estavio is bang average, bro. You man are talking about styles. You man like a certain style, and I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you man want a more flashy style. But there's players that play a flashy style of football that are dead. Same skill set and talent. Yeah, but I'm saying he's not deployed it yet. You can say that, but we ain't seen that on a consistent basis yet. Like Dembele just won Ballon d'Or. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anything from Estavio that's Ballon d'Or level. I can see that it could potentially be there, but do you know what I'm saying? Like what we talking about? Man just ended the stream again. Bro, man's trying to compare Estavio to Ballon d'Or winners. I've heard it all. I've heard it all, bro. I've actually heard everything. I can go deaf tonight. God can take my hearing tonight because I've officially heard it all, blood. There's nothing more to be heard. I've heard everything. But I'm saying, bro, that's part. What you're saying makes sense here, but that's part of it, isn't it? That's part of it. The actual ability to deploy is also another part of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you an example. Yeah, recently. Okay, cool. based on what you man are saying, Reece Nelson is more direct than Saka. Reece Nelson is more direct than Saka, more likely to beat a man one on one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like quicker. He's got the more natural makings of a winger, but he cannot deploy that skill set. He has the skill set on paper. He has it better than Saka, but he can't deploy it at the top level on a consistent basis. Do you know what I'm saying? So he can't do it. Reece Nelson is a good player. He's a very good player. I've never wanted him to leave Arsenal. I want him to get more chances. But when he does get chances, I don't see him be as effective at the top level as I do other players who might not necessarily have the skill set. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm assessing like that's what I'm assessing. Like football is obviously the skill set element of it, but it's how you deploy that skill set as well. Do you see what I'm saying? There's men out there that are more technically skilled than Deontay Wilder and AJ, but AJ and Wilder will bang that out. So who cares? Like, do you know what I'm saying? That system based and dead managers and systems. Yeah, but I have to see it though, bro. I have to actually see it. Like I have to see it on a consistent bit. Like you see, like with Salah, yeah, Salah, cool. Salah technically dribbles like he's stuck in the mud, yeah. But man, seeing Salah compete at the top level for a long time. So when I'm seeing someone who's got better fundamentals, I can't see like you can't tell me that just because someone's got better fundamentals, they're a better player if they can't consistently do what Salah is doing consistently. Do you know what I'm saying? And I saw Palmer get hooked after 20 minutes. So, do you know what I'm saying? But Nelson is decent. But even what I'm saying now, I'm not missing the point. What I'm saying is, what's the point, yeah, in saying like, okay, Joseph Parker's a better boxer than AJ. So AJ beat him. White beat him. Okay, but Joseph Parker's better. Okay, so okay, fine, he's better. Okay, so okay, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I've got a team of Saka and Salah, and you've got a team of Estavio and Palmer, Saka and Salah probably finishing ahead of you. But if you want to hang on to, you're talking about storylines and narratives. You're hanging on to, we haven't won the Prem, but we have the better player. Okay, half time, by the way. I don't care about stats and accolades or media voted awards. Fair enough. But as I'm saying, it's how the skill set is deployed though. That means something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's half time, 1-0. Man said Salah, you know. Bro, I can't have that Salah's crap though. I can't have that. Can't have that. Since Arsenal went 1-0 up, it was pretty not flat, but pretty routine. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a fact that he's crap though, bro. It's not a fact though. That's your opinion. How can it be crap if he's doing what he's doing? So when we sit down and talk about better at boxing, we say who's better. Salah's tech is average. Okay. But he's very effective at deploying what he's good at deploying, though, isn't it? So after a certain, if you're average, yeah, but your peak, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what conversation are we having? No amount of goals certain all timers could score could put me above the Bales and Hazards. Depends what you prefer, innit? Like you can't argue that against the Liverpool fan. I'll talk about the role the footballer's out. He is straight garbage. Technically, he's not the best, but it's not. Garbage is going too far. Technically, he's not the best, but saying he's garbage is too far. He's not garbage though. He scored some goals. He scored some screamers. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, you know, Salah is like Wilder, get beat up and then not. No, he's not. He's not like Wilder. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. Salah ain't no Xavi or no Hazard, but he's not garbage. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't say that he's got no fundamentals. Deontay Wilder has no fundamentals, none, no fundamentals. Like, Saka has good footballing fundamentals. He just, as you man have said, or as Westside has said, he doesn't have an X factor. But in terms of his basic football fundamentals, he has good fundamentals. But he lacks an X factor to be that level. Do you know what I'm saying? Can't even dribble though, I can't lie. He's got that Madabuki gene dribble, stepping on Legos. We don't disrespect Bale and Hazard and put them in a conversation with a brother who ain't that consistent. He ain't got a consistent first touch. I hear it. Man said Tandoori Townsend, you know. Who's just Man said Tandoori. He's from Egypt, bro. What are you lot talking about? What are you lot talking about? And I still need you, man, to get onto Shane. We're going to be shooting the weekly podcast tomorrow. I still need you, man, to get onto Shane for not doing his stream and talking about power cuts and all this kind of stuff. Like, I need man to be calling him, because if that was me, if that was ever me, we know how that conversation would be going. So I need it to be, I need consistency from the man there. Do you know what I'm saying? No, he doesn't. Saka has basic football fundamentals you can find at any level. I disagree. You can have your opinion. All I know is my team's winning, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Some people are struggling against Lincoln and that. Do you know what I'm saying? My team, we're 1-up. 1-up, half time. We should really be 2-up, to be fair. If I'm being real, do you know what I mean? We should be 2-up. There should be another goal in this, but you know, Port Vale aren't even sitting back. Like, they're starting to come out, they're starting to attack. I think Port Vale will be happy to get to half time and be 1-0 down, to be honest with you. But we should be. Nick Saka isn't a generational talent. He's just a good player. That's all I said. That's what I said. I didn't say he's a generational talent. I said he lacks the X factor to be that guy. That's what I said. It's literally what I said. Salah is a tier, bro. What are these arbitrary tiers that man are making up? Bro? Less of the tiers, bro. So I'm saying, man, are trying to hear about these tiers. So I'm saying, man, are crying in the chat. It's not an opinion, it's a fact, because I said it. Shut up. It's a fact that you were too shook to come carnival. That's a fact. Do you know what I'm saying? That is a fact. You're barely playing a strong team and can barely get shots off against this poop side. I don't think we can't get shots off. We haven't tried. It's not that we've tried to shoot and got blocked off. We just haven't tried. As a whole, though, technical ability has diminished. Saka and Rafinha are the best wingers in the world right now. Kalas generation. AT's opinion says Saka's one of the best wingers in the world right now. Just rewatching that goal was such a good goal. And look at the amount of players that we have in the box, by the way. Like, the goal isn't super complicated, but look at the amount of players that are actually in the box. And when we play with the number 9, I wonder how many goals Gyökeres can get if we give him this level of support. The ball isn't finding its way to him, but even when the ball is finding its way to him, he doesn't have that much support around him. And Eze just taking that shot first time as well, which is another thing that we need to see. Do you know what I mean? Let me look at the stats, actually. Let me look at the stats and see what the shots and that are saying, since man say that all I care about is stats. Not true, but is what it is. 5 shots, 2 on target. Should be more shots, really. Do you know what I'm saying? 78% possession, 92% passes. We should be doing more. Post a picture on Insta of you at the presidential suite. I want to see that. Estavio is a better than that Saka was. When Saka started as a wing back, so I don't know. Saka can't even lace people like Elise and them man's boots. Then why does he play against them and win? Why do we beat Bayern last year? I mean, natural ability. Yeah, fair. I mean, if you want to say Estavio's got better natural ability than Saka, then I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? But who would I rather have on my team? I'd rather have Saka. You know what I mean? That's my position anyway. I don't know. You know, everyone's different, but for me, no brainer. Did Estavio play yesterday? Oh, you might have got Garnacho as well. I forgot about Garnacho and Gittins as well. You might have got bare players. Chelsea got bare players. Neto, Estavio, Garnacho, Gittins. Who else have you got that plays out wide? Palmer, I guess. Palmer's more of a 10. Bro, come to Power League on a Monday night, man. The way that you talk, I want to see you play football. Come to Power League on a Monday night. Let's see you actually play. You know what I'm saying? Because I play. So let's see what I got on. Bro, we got so many dead wingers, man. Only Estavio and Buonanotte are watchable. Estavio is my guy. Sky's the limit of him. Is he? You not signing him straight from Brazil, yeah? Am I right? You man signed him straight from Brazil. Bro, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Was it Esteval? Spell it out for me so I can say it properly. See, Chelsea in that rebuild era. Bro, I hear this from you lot all the time. I hear this from you lot all the time, man. I'm one of the ones you don't want to do that with me, bro. Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff. Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff. If anyone's near West or Southwest or Northwest, Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff. I have you face down, ass up on the pitch, bro. Whose man's is this, bro? What? Someone report this guy. Someone report this guy. No, no, no. You're de-invited. The invite's rescinded. Look at what man is saying in the chat. I'm gonna get the channel demonetized with this LGBT thing that man are doing. These Man United fans, look what man are doing. Now on a level, who else's channel would man go into and start talking like this? Ravage, 18. Talk to your boy when you man were all bridgings a second ago. Don't disassociate from him now. Chat to your bro. How do I deal with this, man? How do I deal with this? On a level, I'm trying to create a community, man, and talk about football banter. What are we supposed to do with this? What are we supposed to do with this? This is not what I envisioned when I started a YouTube channel, man. When X and Rants were saying to me, Nick, start a YouTube channel, bro. What? Nah, Nick, Westside is my guy, but people make mistakes. God forgives and I don't, man. God forgives and I don't. You know what I'm saying? A man that has to say face down, arse up. That's just unnecessary. unnecessary entirely. Bro, bro, I don't know what streets you're from. The streets I'm from, you can't be telling man I'll have you arse up. So I'm Jamaican. Them things are illegal in my country. Like, that's 10 years in jail at least for that one there. And I ravaged. Whoa. Hey, yo. Bro. What are we doing here, man? Honestly. Bro, I should have gone live yesterday, man. I didn't even know Chelsea were playing. I should have gone live yesterday. I would have been going mad when Chelsea were drawing. I was down to 183. I started off at 205, down to 183. Trying to get down to 170 before I start bulking. So I'm in my gym gear now. I just went to the gym before I went live. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna finish this. I was over 200 when I came back from holiday. I was 205. I got a picture of the scale. So I've dropped over 20 pounds, and I've got about 15 pounds more to drop. Then I'm gonna flip to bulking. I'm gonna try to put on about 7 pounds of lean muscle. That'll probably mean I'll go up to about 180. Some fat, some muscle, and then I'm gonna shred down again from 180. Get down to maybe 170-ish, but be really lean, aiming for about 12 to 15% body fat and be pretty lean at that weight. So if I can be 170, 175, somewhere like that, I'll be quite wow at that point. Then we'll start looking at if I'm carrying the weight well, we'll start looking at maybe some fights. We'll see. But I'm going to be sparring with Rance. I'm going to be part of Rance's training camp for his next fight as well. So we're going to do some sparring together. And yeah, when you lot see Ricky in the chat as well, I did a boxing session of Ricky last week Monday. I will tell you what I'm like when it comes to the boxing. Do you know what I'm saying? So run me my bread. I want money now, man. Big man saying I'll be real. Bro. Not even on the joke thing, I'll smoke like you, bro. Not even on a funny man thing. Behave yourself, man. Westside, behave, man. Don't say stuff like that. Obviously, it's banter, but don't say stuff like that. I was streaming like the next day after carnival. What are you talking about? Man did the man shot a podcast with Shane like the next day. I'm telling you, Westside comes here for therapy, blood. I'm sure of it. There's like 3 men that I know in my personal life, and I sit here and I look at the comments and I think, I wonder if that's Westside, you know, on a little burner account or something. Awesome. Underway for the second half. I want to be seeing a 3-0 here, man. I can't lie. Man thinks he can get me the WWE pre-recorded. Speaking of promo, who saw that Eubank Ben promo or presser? Or the Tank Jake Paul presser. Me and Shane are gonna talk about that one tomorrow. But yeah, both those press conferences were a bit wild. I didn't hear that bit. What did he say? He did sound really shaky. I think mentally he's not there. I think mentally he's not there. What did he say about hitting Gyal yesterday? I didn't even hear what he said about hitting Gyal. I'm telling you, man, mentally, Tank Davis is not all there. I promise you. Very shameless. Very, very shameless. I still don't really think that fight's going to happen. That's a crazy thing to say about yourself. Well, we know them light skin youths can be weird sometimes, bro. Man's got that Mason Greenwood syndrome. It's not going to happen, bro. I still believe it's. I just think it's a distraction tactic. I don't think it's going to happen. I could be wrong. We'll see. But personally, I don't think it's going to happen. Port Vale going for a long throw here. They started the half well, which is really aggressive as you'd expect from a EFL team. They get there first. Arsenal not quite getting it clear. Then they get it clear the second time. Ball in behind. Martinelli. Is he onside? Oh, good keeping. Keeper comes out really brave. That's good. Solid from the keeper. He tried to claim Shakur didn't perform against Cepeda. Brother, you lost to Roach. I lied. And scumbag the draw. Scumbag the draw. And Roach is so confident that he would beat Tank the second time again. Like, Tank didn't want that fight. He's got mental health issues, man. Ref is holding on to Saka's arm, Ref is holding on to Saka's arm. This ref is a shambles, but I can't lie. When's the Benavides fight? I think we've got like a month for that. We've got a little while for that. I think that's like November. Were you man back in yard or Benavides in that fight? I think Tank would KO Roach in the rematch. You think so? What are the upcoming streams? I'll run you through the upcoming streams. Where's my list of streams we've got coming up? We've got all the Arsenal games. So Sunday we're live, Newcastle versus Arsenal. Then we're live again on the 4th of October, Arsenal versus, I think it's an international break. Then it's Arsenal versus West Ham. Then on the 11th, we've got a double header. Dave Allen versus Makhmedov in Sheffield. That'll be a good fight. The same night later on, we've got Jaron Ennis, October the 11th. So definitely put October the 11th in you guys' diary. We've got Jaron Ennis fighting Lima in Philly. Then we've got Fulham versus Arsenal. Then we've got Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid, October 21st, back in the Champions League. Big game. And then again on the 25th, another doubleheader of Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley in London. And then Fundora versus Furman in Vegas. And then I've got to stream the Arsenal versus Palace game the next day. So yeah, man, it's gonna be gonna be mad. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to do the typical I gave it a go gimmick, 100%. That's your YouTube post for the upcoming streams, bro. Alert the community. Yeah, that's a good shout. Definitely need to do that. Definitely need to do that. Ignore the Arsenal streams. We know how, bro. Westside, you're the first one here for every Arsenal stream. So you're obviously a fan. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I saw Frank Martin is getting back in the ring. Westside's going to have a field day with this one, but Saka's down. Looks like he could be injured. Let's see what happened there. Oh, that was a bit nasty, that one. Oh, right on the metatarsal. Man said support me. Man's about face down and ass up and that. Bro, don't be saying face down and ass up, bro. That's not supporting. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and you man say it as it is, no filter. Bro, we ain't getting no big corporate sponsors, blood. I swear. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. Man can't like. You know what I'm saying? Man can't pay me to say foolishness that I don't believe. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want any of that. I want the bread. But anyone like me and Shane were talking about sponsors and stuff like this week, and it was like, bro, brother, me, you, and Shane were in here dying when Shane was cooking AJ, bro. That one there, that one there was platinum. I'm not gonna lie, because I just like I said, I could before I even finished reading the comment, I was busting up, bro. I knew what you were gonna say. Like honestly, so if Turkey says hold 3 M's to wear a white cloth with him in the next fight, you're not there. Give it with bait, bro. Like it'll be bait. It's for the money. Like, do you know what I'm saying? The way that I am, yeah, it'll be so obvious. I'll be so unenthusiastic. Like if they paid me to be like, I don't know, Anthony Yard is the best light heavyweight talent. Blah blah blah. You man would know. Like Nick don't even believe that. Like, it would be so obvious. Do you know what I'm saying? It'd be pointless. Man, like the video as well, please. You know how it goes, algorithms and all that. And like I said, let me know any other Arsenal content creators or just general content creators. Yeah, I said I'd be there. I'll be there. Free meal. Free meal, I'm there. Free meal, I'm there, man. But man, I'm not greedy in it. Man will take the free meal, do what I need to do, and then go straight back to I'll make a video on Only Facts Extra. Here's how I finesse Turkey out of free meal, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, man's do ghetto with it, man. Big man thing. But yeah, man. Let me know any other content creators that you man kind of rate in the space. I'll reach out to them, and like I said, Deluded Goon I reached out to, Dan Potts and the 12th Man I've reached out to. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, start a gaming stream or something. No, I used to stream Call of Duty, and I might do. I think me and Amanda are going to do pro clubs this year. So I'll see who's on it. Now he says you have to bake in Saudi for 2 months after the fight, doing talks. Yeah, 2 months I'll do that. I don't mind the Middle East. I've been Dubai 4 times in the last 6 years. I like the Middle East. I've got some friends that Saudi. Shane hates the Middle East. Like Shane probably wouldn't take the money. Shane probably wouldn't take the money. I know you stunk at COD. Yeah, I'm kind of average still, but I'm not a Call of Duty guy. I'm not a Call of Duty guy. Do you know, I like sports, innit? My little brother's like, he's not into sports, innit? He's one of them anime. He's one of them anime youths. So I bought Call of Duty, so me and him could be like closer together, innit? So we kind of bond over that. But for me, growing up, it's just any sports game I was on it. Any sports, so boxing, bro. I had rugby. I had EA rugby years ago, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Middle East a little too structured for me. It depends, bro. Because obviously, when I've been to Dubai, like if you look at my Instagram stories of expressions and that, when I've been to Dubai, we're going pool parties and we're doing regular shit. Like, so it does depend. Do you know what I mean? New FC out soon. Play reviewers and that. Yeah. No black man wants to stay in Saudi. Because I got the beard, yeah, man just be getting bare salam alaikums and that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because I got the beard and that, man can pass as I don't even know, bruv. I don't even know. But bare people think I'm Muslim anyway, so man just gets a sly little blind when I'm out there. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man will do some stuff. Me and Shane are men of class. Oh my days. You should see some of the gal that Shane chats to about class, blood. What do you mean? Oh, Port Vale rattled, blood, pushed into a corner. Bro, listen, yeah, man, depending on how I do my hair and my beard, I can pass as bare things, bro. When I went Dominican Republic, I had like a shaved down beard and like a little bit of curls, but trimmed down. And everyone was like, "You Dominican? You Dominican?" I said, "No, no, no." They say, "Ah, you Dominican." I said, "Bro, I'm not Dominican, bro." They're like, "Ah, you Dominican? You and me, we cousin. You Dominican?" I said, "Bro, I'm not Dominican." All right, fuck it, then I'm Dominican, man. Fuck it, man. Why not? Then when I was in Dubai, yeah. I'll tell you man a story. When I was in Dubai, I went to go get some quad bikes and that, yeah, and see if Saka can deliver a cross. Goes out wide. Let's put a cross in the box, man. Then we didn't get the cross into the box. When I was in Dubai, I was going to rent some quad bikes, yeah, and say it was like 50 dirhams each, and there was five of us, so it's 250 dirhams. Me and the guy were chatting in it, yeah, some Pakistani guy, and he said to me, brother, come here, come here." So when he chatted to me, he goes, "Listen, it's 250 dirhams in total, but," he said, "to be honest, they're out here, they're a little bit scared of the black people, yeah? So just give the guy 100 dirham." That's what the guy told me, bro. So man just slapped down 100 dirhams and took the bikes, and they just looked at each other nervous, and no one said anything. They were just like, "Cool, just take it." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man said, how can man tell me, yeah, like they're a little bit scared of black people out here, so just do your thing. But, all right, safe, bro. Minor. Bro, you keep bigging up Shane. Shane be at some of the most degenerate scenes ever. Like, say this again when Shane's here, because Shane be at some degenerate parties. You be calling me, inviting me out to bashment dances at 6:30 in the morning and shit. Do you know what I mean? So don't, if you want classy motives, don't align yourself to Shane. Trust me. Corner comes in. It's an outswing at that time. That looked like a funny corner. Well, goes out for another corner, I think. Or are they going for a goal kick this time? That's kind of a weird corner there. So what would man want to see? Like manager mode? If I do some streaming on EAFC, should I do manager mode or should I just do like random games like seasons? Or I can play Ricky. Ask Ricky to play me on stream. I'm not even gonna say why. Just ask Ricky to play me on stream. Port Vale nearly in there. Nearly in again. Nice, safe. We're safe. We're safe. What do you man play? Do you man play EAFC as well? If you man get like a pro clubs team, maybe the man there can play against you or something. I saw the video on Only Facts Extra about Gial whining, and it's 100% true, bro. What do you think? Gial whining is cheating or not? I got a simple policy when it comes to cheating, so there's no grey area with me. Do you know what I mean? Shane ain't ever really had a serious relationship, so he might look at things differently. Do you know what I'm saying? Shane's one of them man. He's in love with the girl when he's with her, and as soon as he leaves the door, it's over. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was with you when I was with you, and I'm not when I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. One of them man. Port Vale were pressing really aggressively, and we are just not finding the passing behind. That could be a foul. The ref doesn't give it. The refs let a lot of fouls go here this game on both sides. Of course, it's cheating, bro. Gabby trying to argue their way into being hosed so hard. Man, your gal wine on another man. Oh wait, never mind. You like snow, so that's not gonna happen. I've dated gal that can wine still, but yeah, bro. Do you know what I mean? And over them sides, less drama. So, do you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there and imagine my gal doing any of that. Ben White could ball across the box. Can we find a shot? Wanyeri, not the best shot to be fair. You're talking about a different Shane. What Shane are you talking about? Me and Shane been in tailored suits on some serious business on high end president's bro. There's definitely not Shane from OnlyFacts. That's for sure. Max Dowman coming on now. When's he next on here? We will see. Bro, when is Shane next on here? I mean, we're shooting the podcast tomorrow, but in terms of when he's next on the live, it might not be to the 11th of October. For bro, this guy don't want to do the Man United streams. It's Shane. Shane don't want to, bro. It's me doing all the lives, bro. What do you mean? I'm live now. I'm live Sunday. I'm live on the 4th, and I'm live twice on the 11th. So it's Shane, man. You got to chat to Shane. Max Dowman on. Let's see what you can do. Or half an hour in the EFL Cup. I don't mind that. I'm still impressed with Port Vale's athleticism, the speed, and the Lewis Skelly's not slow, but they're running with him well. The speed of the press. I've liked Eze in the left 8 as well. I think that's been, you know, fairly successful. A little bit more quiet second half, but first half it looked good. But one goal is not a safe scoreline at all. What do you mean? What I say? What I said is it's Eze's been decent in the left 8. That's it. Well, that's all I said. I didn't say the game's been good. We've been talking about mad other shit. You're a very optimistic brother. He hasn't done nothing but pass it back and simple shit. Yeah, and he got the goal as well. Do Port Vale not have a sponsor on their shirt? No one else has. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You'd hope that like Gittins could score against fucking Lincoln, but well, they didn't, did they? You know what I'm saying? You'd hope any of your ballers could score against Grimsby, but they didn't. So I mean, man can only assess what I'm looking at, innit? It's not FIFA, innit? There's no point me sitting here saying what I would want to happen. I'm just talking about what has happened. It's a different game, though, isn't it? But I'm not optimistic. I literally said one goal isn't really a safe scoreline. We need more goals. And I said before, I think we should be putting at least 3 past Port Vale. So I don't think I'm optimistic. I said we need to be putting at least 3 past them, and I've said that we need another goal, and 1-0 isn't really a safe scoreline. Like, what more am I supposed to say? Gittins is dead food. Is he really that dead? Man, we're gassing him, bro. In the Bundesliga, man, we're gassing him. Less of that bass in your voice. You're addressing me. I don't even know who you are. I told you this. You were scared to come outside, so I don't know. Yeah, Gittins is that gum on the bottom of your shoe, bare annoying to watch. Really, is he dead though? Like, is he? Me and Shane were looking at AP watches, locking it. She man, not serious. Proper shit. I need to see this guy play. Man was talking like he was the truth. Yeah. Gittins English in him. But maybe he's just getting that English bias, maybe. That English hype. Port Vale gonna look for another long throw. Oh, that throw was dead. That cross is a bit meaty still. Port Vale really got no sponsor on their shirt, you know. These man crucified Sancho though, but rate these meaty borders like Maduki, Gittins, and Neto. But Sancho had great PR in it. Like, I don't know what it is about Sancho, but he had top tier PR. He's about a Javinho. That's you're making a strong case right there. I'm not gonna lie, because Javinho is tragic, tragic. FIFA 15 goat. Nah, Javinho's trash. Not gonna lie. The pill has been in full effect today. It's not been entertaining, to be fair. Yokerez coming on, hoping to stat pad. I will take that. I will take a little stat pad. Bro, we're the biggest club in London, bro. Respect us. You know what I'm saying? We're the biggest club in London. We're the club of the man, them. Martinelli, can you put a ball in the box? Get a ball in the box. Ah, too much dribbling, bruv. Harvey Price. West Side's getting rattled on behalf of another club, bruv. You're moving crazy, bro. We are the biggest club in London, though. They're bad. Bro, it's true, bro. Man needs a bib for them kind of dribbles there, bro. Peter Lee said, let's all laugh at Chelsea. Don't, Peter. They're going to start screaming about the Club World Cup. You know, Chelsea, you know their script already, man. Nick, you don't have to have this debate. Nick, you don't want to have this debate because it will be like a Kendrick Drake versus Kendrick thing. I can't lie. It definitely won't be. It definitely won't be. Football's longer than the Premier League, bro. But you put one in his mum, though. Who, bruv? What? What? You're talking about Harvey Price. Oh, yeah. Nah, I definitely wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. Man's claiming hits he didn't see. This guy. Oh, dodgy pass. We are making this a very difficult game, Ricky said. Ricky, the man that want us to stream some FIFA. You want it? Oh, that looked a painful one for the. That looked a bit of a painful one still. Who remembers the 80s when Chelsea used to get 18K for a home game? Peter, these men are going to start crying, man. Peter, they're going to start crying. Don't do it. Yeah, it will, but caring about trophies when black players weren't even allowed to play football is crazy. Bro, do you know the history of Arsenal, bro? And when we started having black players? Don't do this, man. Ravage, don't do this, bro. Ask Ricky about me on FIFA, man. Ricky, you want it? Nah, it's peak still. FTX, you're right, man. That's what I'm saying. FTX is the moral, takes the moral high ground in the stream. I like that. I appreciate that. Keep everyone in check. Yeah, I still use Square to shoot now. Why would I publicly embarrass myself? So you're not on it then, man. And Ricky's not on it, man. Rick, why are we making this so difficult? Like, Kepa's giving the ball away. We weren't playing like this before at all, and then now we've made these changes. We're starting to play this weird style of football, like, you know, what boxing spar? We can spar in boxing. We can spar in boxing still. What would you do if you had a youth like that? Don't know. See when it happens, isn't it? Man can't do the hypotheticals. I ain't there personally. That's that. You're moving crazy. takes a stupid set piece goal here, and we go into penalties. Yeah, I said it. I said one goal's not enough. I said it. One goal's not enough, and we were playing good football earlier, and now we've subbed on these players. We've just changed everything that was working and that was good before. Everything that was working, we've just stopped doing it. What I want you to stream is you playing ball. Well, my Monday games. I used to have a my boy used to have a GoPro. I used to set it up. I don't know where it is, but he used to set up a GoPro and get clips. Ricky plays football with me on a Monday. Ricky will tell you that I can ball, bro. Man's a baller still. Sign off your rights, but man, them barely get any rights, blood. Barely any rights to sign off. You know, like that. I don't need one though. Yeah, I'm streaming the Newcastle game. I'm streaming all the Arsenal games. Decent left. Look at Ricky. He's giggling behind the screen typing that, bro. Absolutely giggling. It's a good ball in behind. Can we get the finish? Can we get the finish? We've got to finish that off quicker. We've got to finish that quicker. Honestly. Of course I can ball, man. These men ain't gonna hear it though, innit? Man, are only coming to hate. So that's just what it is. But man, I don't want to hear it. But yeah, we'll be here for the Newcastle game for sure. Ricky, one FIFA after this. You want to run some? Because Shane's gonna want me to shoot a match reaction after this, but I didn't even know how to react to this, bro. It's like, yeah, cool, we won. What's next? No, I'm actually techie. I'm not even bantering. I'm actually techie. You give Ugarte vibes, just physical. No, not even. Not even. All banter aside, I'm like one of the more techie players. Big one too. Rance has played football with me as well. Like you can even ask Rance. Rance too. No, I've actually got a peak first touch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite physical though. My brethren compared me to Shaqiri. That's who he said I play like Shaqiri. Short wedge, powerful, right wing cutting. I do play very, very physical though. I'm not gonna lie. Eze definitely needs to start. Peter, where would you start him? Because I think that he's looked half decent at the left eight. I think in the left eight, I actually think he's looked decent. Yeah, Liverpool Shaqiri. Now Stoke Shaqiri, you waste man. I just realised what you're saying, bro. Stoke Shaqiri, bro. Either Shaqiri, I'm not bothered, man. You side man. Anyone play Rocket League on PS5? No, my boy does. I've played it once or twice. My boy asked me to play it with him. We're not going life and death with Port Vale, but we are having to bring on, and I guess it's rotation in it. Like it looks bad that we're bringing on our starting 11 players, but I think it's more rotation than anything else. But still, it doesn't look good. Darman ain't really said much since he came on. Yeah, Darman trying to run against these League One ballers. Yeah, man, it's giving me Charlie Patino vibes right there. Still, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely more technical than Jokeres, bro. There's no probably about it. I'm definitely more technical than Jokeres. 100%. It's not even close. It's not even close. The reason that Port Vale are closing and being so aggressive is they still believe that they're right to believe they're in this game. They're still in this game, and it just shouldn't be the case. We scored 7 minutes into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game should be wrapped. We scored 75 minutes ago. This game should be wrapped up, bro. I said I wanted 3-0. They can nick a draw, no doubt, and then straight to pens. Dowman losing the ball again. Oh, you must be ahead of me. Ricky building the suspense, you know. You must be ahead of me, bro. I think we have to. I think we have to, because there's. I just feel like you've got to have some set timing and principles, and you have to stick to those times and principles. I don't think that you can go beyond it. See what I'm saying? And there's always people have always said he seems like the guy just before the guy, and that's what it seems like that it is. What do you think you have more chance in going pro in football or boxing? Me personally, or just a person in life, or me personally? You lot are ahead of me, but why am I so far behind? What's going on? Okay, I see the long ball over the top. Is it another long ball over the top? Trossard? There we go. That's 3 goals that we've scored. Long ball over the top. And we refuse to do it. We could have done that ages ago. We could have done that ages ago. It's like, when I watch Arsenal play football, yeah, it's like I'm watching a reality TV show. That's what it feels like. It's like they're doing stuff just for the storyline to be entertaining. Like, the storyline ain't got to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Just go and score the goal. That's it. That is literally it. It's a great finish from Trossard as well. It's a great finish. Yeah, no need to complicate it. It's poor positioning from the keeper, though, a little bit. For me personally, I definitely would have gone pro in boxing. I used to play for I played for Junior Bs because I grew up near Brentford. Then I moved to Hampton and Richmond, played for Hampton and Richmond under 18s. Um, and I got scouted and I had trials for QPR and Arsenal at London Colney. And when I went to the trial, I've told this story before, but when I went to the trial for Arsenal, that's when I knew I would never play Premier League football. I would never play Premier League football. And with football, I didn't love it enough to. I would have loved to play for Arsenal. I would love to play in the Prem. I didn't love football enough to try to make a career out of being like League Two. Um, but I played football. I played like lots of non-league football. I played Hampton and Richmond for a bit. Um, Played for Barnet for a bit. This is before Barnet were League Two. It's when Barnet were like step 6, step 7. So yeah, I played football at a decent level, but once I like when I went to the trial at QPR trial was okay, but when I went to the trial at Arsenal, I knew I just knew it was like no way. The level was too far, way too far. Boxing, I definitely think I could have been a pro boxer, 100%. Maybe not world level, but beyond British level, I could have been a professional boxer, 100%. Ricky's seen me do some boxing stuff, and like, yeah, having played a decent level myself at county and academy in the same teams as Dom Lawfer or Dom Lawfer, there's levels to pro players. Bro, when I went to the trial for Arsenal, do you know what it is? Obviously, I played for Hampton Richmond at the time, and when I was just chatting to the man, then was like, the man was just like, yeah, my name's Jack. I'm from Blackburn Academy, so and so from Bolton Academy, so and so from Aston Villa Academy, and everything that happened was like just two steps ahead. Everything that happened was 2 steps ahead. I didn't show myself up. Like I didn't look shit. I did okay. I was playing left back at the time. I did all right, but I was like, nah. These man are levels. These men are real. I would have to go away and train for 2 years to be anything close to what I was seeing from them, man. And I just didn't. I didn't love it. I've actually grown to love playing football more as I've got older. I've always played football, but I didn't love it like that. My dream growing up was never to be a footballer. Like some people just their dream is to be a footballer, and so anything at whatever level, being a footballer is the dream. It was never really the dream for me personally, so I didn't love it enough to really pursue it. I said I wanted 3-0. Do you know what I mean? I do think that anything less than 3-0 is a bit of an L for us, to be honest. But Dalman's still doing a bit too much. The fullback is right there next to him. Dalman is now playing himself out of first team football, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? There's a level of maturity that he needs to show in order to start getting that first team football in the Prem. And he's not showing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, peace. Safe, man. They're giving us a better game than Bilbao. Yeah, but with Bilbao, it looked like we were just taking the game away from them. We've allowed these men to be in the game for so long. They should never have been in the game for this long. We weren't like that for the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes when we got the goal, we weren't playing like that. I don't know why we've decided to play like that now. I really don't. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go throw some chicken in the air fryer quick, and then I'll be on. Nah, not at all. Not at all. I literally just had a debate with my friends about this on the headset when they're playing COD. One of my boys is like a strict Christian kind of brother. The other one, can't remember what the other one does. But we were talking about would you go on Love Island? I was like, nah, like, you know what it is, yeah, Michael. I don't like making a fool of myself like that. Do you know what I mean? I know like you can go on to Love Island and make bread, and I don't think I have the right look for that. But even if I did, I just it's forced, man. I just feel like even in my gal, we argue about reality TV all the time. Like life, in my opinion, has enough. You eat well with the white things. Yeah, I could do well on there, but life has enough drama. Yeah, I don't like manufactured drama. That's what I don't like about some YouTube stuff. Like life is real drama. Like it has real drama in it. You don't have to create fictional drama to me. It's just that's weird to me. I don't enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not on the fake thing. Doing. But them Love Island airhead, I like girl that are intelligent as well. Have a conversation. I can't date them airhead kind of girl, and I ain't got no patience either. I'll just get frustrated and be like, "You're a fucking idiot," and I'll get cancelled for being rude or something like that. I've got no patience. So one thing about me and Rance, like in real life, like um we both have no patience for nonsense. Like this is why me and Rance get along so well. Like just actual in real life, we just you know what I'm saying. Shane could be peaked with the black things. If Shane got to put on some muscle for him to go on Love Island. He's got to put on some muscle. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch Love Island, but I thought that they were all meant to be like gym guys or something. Strike, unlucky. Let's find a third man then. For the pride. For pride. It's a good save. I think Wanyeri's been really tidy. He's been really tidy since I was gonna say since he come on, but he started, didn't he? That's full time. I'm supposed to shoot a match reaction right now. Shane wants to clip up the match reactions, but bro, there's not a lot to be said. I'll be honest. Kind of a flat game, if we're being completely fair. Simple, straight, flat game. A bit disappointed, to be honest. Maybe I'm being harsh. We scored 8 minutes into the game, and then we didn't score again. Um, we didn't score again till the 86th minute. And for me, it's not the end of the world, but not the game that I would have hoped would take us with a lot of confidence into the Newcastle game, especially. I checked the Newcastle result, but I'm pretty sure they won as well. So it's not even like we're gonna, they beat Bradford 4-1. So going into Newcastle, they'll probably be more confident than we will. And they were at home. And I think we're playing them at home next game. So this hasn't done what I would have liked it to have done. And it feels like every game we're saying the same thing. We got the job done. We just about got the job done. We just about got the job done. And we're not really showing the levels, in my opinion. I thought Eze looked really bright, especially in the first half. As I was saying, he likes to pick up the ball in tight spaces. He's happy to pick up the ball in and around opposition players in a way that Erdegaard just isn't comfortable doing. And that gives us a lot more. And as a result, we see Arteta put him in the left-sided 8 today instead of just in the 10. And he's really looks really sharp, progressing the ball and doing all those things that you'd expect to do. And the finish was very tidy as well. Took the first time finish. I thought he looked quite bright. I thought Wanyeri looked bright. Saka came off with an injury. It's his style of play. That he's going to keep getting injured because he plays that style. I'm not blaming him. I'm just assessing it. It's that style of play where he likes to rope people into contact and then beat them. He's not really lightning fast Saka to just knock the ball and run. He likes to kind of set a trap, allow someone to come in and try and make a challenge and then just about nick away from them, which is going to mean that you're probably going to take contact. With Madueke out for a couple of months, we've got to hope that Saka can stay fairly injury free because now that's Madueke, Jesus, Havertz, Saka potentially as well. So it's going to leave us pretty slim. Gyökeres came on, didn't show too much, but again, the goal came from a ball over the top. We're doing all this intricate play, and the ball comes straight over the top. And it's Trossard this time, cuts in and plays it reverse shot to the bottom corner. Really tidy finish for the second goal. But like I say, Spurs also won, Man City won. It was one of those games where we should have won. We did win. So I'm not upset, but I'm not. This hasn't shown me anything about Arsenal that I didn't know before. I predicted us to win 3-0. We won 2-0. So in that way, it's like, not a letdown, but it's not taking me to another level of confidence that I didn't have before. So we move on to Newcastle on Sunday. There's not a lot to be said about this performance, but it's just about the boys recovering, taking confidence from that. And we are going to have to show real character against Newcastle that we haven't really shown, in my opinion, thus far this season. Newcastle are going to be battling for top four. We should be battling for the title, but Newcastle will be battling for top four football. So we'll be up there. This will be the first game that we're playing against the Newcastle. I feel like Man City are seen as title contenders, Liverpool seen as title contenders, and us. And Newcastle are the first team we're going to play that, like, in that top four battle. We beat Leeds comprehensively. We beat Forest comprehensively, but they're not really in the race for anything. We beat Man United in a close game, but we're not sure where Man United are. Newcastle are a real top four contender. We're going to be playing against them. We're going to have to show some character that we haven't shown so far this season. And we've got the youngsters that look like they can feature. Technically, they look good, but against bigger, stronger, more athletic men, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. So it's going to be a tough one. The start to the season has been really, really tough. Hopefully, we ride this out and we can put a good run of results together. Because we've got Champions League coming back after the international break as well. So it's going to be busy. The fixtures aren't going to slow down. But listen, we got the job done. That's what we keep saying week after week, game after game. We got the job done. It didn't look amazing, but we got the job done. What more can you say? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got time for. I'm out. We are live on Sunday for Newcastle. Then we're going to be live for, I think, West Ham after that. Then from the 11th, we've got Dave Allen versus Matmadov. On the 25th, we've got a double header. I think it's Joseph Parker and Wardley, then Fandora and Furman. We've got a lot of stuff coming. So please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for everyone that tuned in for the live stream. It's been banter. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace and love every time. Safe.